Hello everybody, hope you're all doing well. In this video I'm talking about a late penalty for Lewis Hamilton following the Hungarian Grand Prix. Now Ferrari weren't that competitive during the race. Throughout practice they looked very strong, and in qualifying it looked like they could take the fight to the McLarens. And at the start of the Grand Prix, Lewis Hamilton was looking very fast on the soft tyres, putting Max Verstappen under pressure for the podium. But as the Grand Prix went on, Ferrari just fell away and their pace wasn't there. I know Ferrari were trying different strategies with Lewis Hamilton and Charles Leclerc, which meant tyre saving at several points during the Grand Prix. And at the end of the race, Hamilton was putting Antonelli under some pressure on his fresher soft tyres. However, they weren't as fast as what everyone thought they would be, and Hamilton ended up in P4 while Charles Leclerc was P5. However, following the Grand Prix, that order reversed, and that was because of a penalty, and Hamilton was demoted to P5 while Leclerc took P4. So why did Hamilton get a late penalty? Well, it was for pit lane speeding. The limit is 80 kilometers an hour. However, Hamilton was found to have entered the pit lane at 80.1 kilometers an hour, so just 0.1 kilometers an hour over. However, he was over the speed limit, and as a result, Hamilton was given a 5-second time penalty. And because Leclerc finished within 5 seconds of Hamilton, Leclerc overtook Hamilton once they crossed the line. And Hamilton wasn't happy when he found out he's been given a 5-second time penalty, with him saying on the radio they're handing out penalties like crazy. Now make sure to subscribe so you don't miss my Formula 1 content and are kept up to date with F1 news. I've just reached 55,000 subscribers, and your support and lovely comments are incredible, and it means so much to me. Thank you so much for it. Now this isn't the first penalty Hamilton has received in recent races. This weekend in Hungary, he got a grid drop for impeding Oscar Piastri in qualifying. So while Hamilton qualifies in P2, he started the race from P5. Then you go back to Silverstone and he got a penalty for a start infringement. And in Belgium as well, he also got a 5-second time penalty for contact with George Russell at the start of the race. And before the Hungarian Grand Prix, after Hamilton got his grid penalty for the race, Hamilton said, "Sometimes you just can't catch a break. Another weekend when I've been feeling great throughout all the sessions, but then it just falls apart. To go from being so close to pole to then starting P5 is extremely frustrating. I always do my best to keep positive. Sport is always about the highs and lows, but it's also in the margins. Every point counts, and you have to seize every opportunity." So yeah, a really tough race for Hamilton in Hungary, but as for Antonelli, it was really strong. He too got a grid penalty for the start of the race, so Antonelli started from P7. However, he drove a really strong race, showed some really good pace throughout the Grand Prix, and ended up on the podium. And as a result, he extended his championship lead over Hamilton and George Russell when that looked unlikely at the start of the Grand Prix. And speaking about it, Antonelli said, "It was a tough race. It was really hard to overtake, so we had to do something with strategy. Initially we tried the one stop, but then they told me the tyre was too much on the limit, so we stopped. With the virtual safety car, the two Ferraris boxed. I knew it would be very hard because I was on the hards, they were on the softs, but luckily we were able to keep them behind. Of course I'm very happy, and it's the best way to go into the summer break. I think today was big damage limitation. We've got to keep pushing because the second half is going to be hard, but we'll try our best." But that's going to be the video from me. Thank you ever so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos, and until the next one, take care. Bye.